Hey you guys, so welcome back to the channel. So Yadel is going to be doing the rest of the install of the window that he installed, and it looks so beautiful. I know there was a question about the taping around the window and stuff. That was outside, done outside, and the inside he didn't do none of that. And he also put like a putty type of thing that was there when the other windows were installed. So the windows that he took off of the mobile home, they didn't have tape or anything. They had like a it's like a mobile home putty, right baby? Like what type of thing is it on the windows that the mobile home came with?
Es como una masilla, pero que no deja que la humedad entre.
Yeah, it doesn't let the...
Es que eso es lo que teníamos anteriormente puesto. Todas las ventanas tenían esa masilla. Es una masilla gris. Tú la echas, no sé, puri creo que se llama.
Like a putty?
Yeah. Tú lo echas, tú sellas todo el borde de la pared, y cuando pones la ventana, bota todo lo que sobra por fuera.
Oh, okay. So it blocks like humidity and stuff from getting in. So that's what he put on, like leaks, like no type of water, nothing enters with that. So I know we got a lot of questions about that, but yes, that was done outside, not inside. So he did put that on. I know a lot of you guys were like, well, did he put this? And he did put all of that. And yeah, so he just added the same putty that was there when we got the mobile home. These are mobile home windows, so we didn't really have to worry about doing anything really extravagant to them. And he is still going to put the rest of the trim that goes on the outside and inside the window. So that will be put on, but later on in the video, because he does have to paint and put the corner bead and all the stuff that goes into doing the window. Now here, he did have to cut a little bit of the metal and everything that for the other window, because this window was a little bit smaller. So he did have to adjust it to the other window, and that was perfectly fine because we definitely knew that we wanted to change the window out either way. So he's just cutting the metal here, and I know I might get questions about that as well. A lot of you guys asked in previous videos, probably like the first or second video that we ever put on this channel, about the outside siding. So that siding is on top of the metal, and we did that because a lot of people were saying it's better to just put it on top than to take off the metal, because you have like an extra insulation type of thing. So we ended up going that route, and we truly do love it because it is extra. You don't hear anything, you don't feel anything. Like, it can be windy out and you don't feel or hear anything, and it's just so good. And it does keep the house either cool, or when we put on the heat, it does keep it really hot. So we do love that about putting the siding on top of the metal.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air, and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy we go, easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. gravel beyond all. A bigger scale the world inhales as we go.
Dell did put putty in the window when he put it on, but he is going to go in with a little extra more and then screw everything in and make sure everything is where it needs to be. These are mobile home windows, so they don't need a lot to make it seal, which is great. That's definitely what I loved about it, and they seal so good. Like, these windows are so amazing. We're not sponsored by them or anything. We truly love these windows. So if you haven't checked out Joe's Stuff and Such in Fort McCoy, their windows are so bomb, you guys, and they're only $50 a piece, so I definitely recommend.
Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. You know I want you close, maybe hold your hand a little while. Somehow I know you're gonna be the girl that I'll end up calling my own. We ride around in style, sleeves rolled up, glasses on, and then you make that smile and my heart starts racing when I'm with you. You, when I'm with you. Can't get enough of this, being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this, being with you is a never-ending sunshine. You got your high heels on, and I'm wearing my worn-out jeans. What could go wrong? Sipping on a beer, sing along to our favorite songs. All I want is you. You make my world spin round and round. Sometimes I don't know what to do, 'cause my heart starts racing when I'm with you. You. Can't get enough of this, being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this, being with you is a never-ending sunshine. A never-ending sunshine.
So now he's just cleaning up the room, and the reason why he's doing this is because he's actually going to build a wall where the speakers are. It's going to go halfway where the speakers are, just to make them be behind a wall and not have to see them inside of that room. Now he did it this way, but on the other side where the entertainment is in the living room, he does have to go in on that side and put drywall and all that good stuff. These speakers do come out from the front of the entertainment center and not from the other room, so that's a great thing. But everything that involves the speakers is in that room, and we did it that way because that is our office. So in that office will be our desk, my recording desk to do nails, which I'm slowing down from doing nails a lot because, of course, homestead life has taken over big time, and just Yadel has been working a lot more on his remodeling and things like that. So that's been that issue. But once that room is done, there will be the printer and just things that we need that involves the office. The cameras will go in there, and all the wiring for the cameras are actually in that room. So the actual, like, not DVD, but the setup for that is in that room, and that is the office. So that's where that will remain forever to come. We will not be moving that from anywhere. in the future. I know a lot of you guys were like, well, you don't have any more bedrooms. What do you plan on doing in the future if you have kids? So when we do have kids, Yadel will be building out, like I said, probably in another year or two, just adding on the living room, the pantry, our master bathroom, and a couple of bedrooms for children in the future, or just whatever we want the bedrooms for.
Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and hummingbird wing. Golden, I follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Walk up the river by my son. Feet step over splinters of the moon. Golden, I follow only golden, 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 golden things. Gold birds, gold string, gold words, gold anything, golden. I follow only golden, 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 golden things. Golden, I follow only golden, golden, golden things.
So now he's got this wall built up, and he will be adding drywall to this. And we got some flooring tile. It's not actual tile. It's kind of like a laminate sheet. Not sheet. It's pieces of like laminate, and you can glue them to the wall. And they just look like kind of like a brick wall type of thing, but it's not brick. It looks like the same flooring that we have in the home. And it's just a stick and peel. So you stick it to the wall, and it looks so pretty. So we're thinking about doing something like that on this wall. And we already have it, and we want to use it. So that's something that we are definitely going to use, because we just want to get through it. It's in the storage, and it's just sitting there. We're not doing anything with it. So that is definitely something that we will get to. And we want to do that whole wall. And hopefully we have enough for it. But if we don't, then we'll do it halfway, and then the other half will be a different type of wall, maybe like texture with paint, who knows. But we're thinking about where Yadel's adding drywall right now. We are thinking about putting a piece of wood there, kind of like a wood countertop, butcher block. We're not going to do butcher block because it is pretty expensive for that piece, but we are going to do the small piece of wood that we did for our shelves in our kitchen. And it's great wood, especially if you take care of it and you want to, put it on something. So we're gonna do that, and I'll probably just put some epoxy on top of it, or just something, I don't know, maybe like some oil or something to protect it from maybe dust and stuff like that.
Tiptoe
Now Yadel is going to be putting the electrical where it goes. He did have to extend a little bit of the electricity because some of it stopped at a certain point. So right there, he's just extending it. And then if you see the cables to the left, those are actually for the cameras. So he will be running those camera wires into the ceiling and dropping it down. They do come super long. I think those wires are probably like 120 feet each, and they come from all the way outside inside of the ceiling that's outside, and they got ran into the ceiling that's inside of the house, which he did an awesome job doing that because you can't see anything, and those cameras are so amazing when you look at them. So I definitely recommend the cameras, and I definitely recommend you doing the running through the ceiling if you can. And then he just, like I said, ran it through the ceiling and brought it down, so that way everything can just be covered and not out. Like, we don't have a whole bunch of wires out in this room, because we want the office to look nice but also something that is functional. And with everything being in here that needs wires, like the printer, the camera setup, we also have our internet box in there, just so that way, because we didn't want it out in the living room. We just wanted everything in that room, and it just works out so well, and everything is just hidden, and it just looks a lot nicer and put together.
You, when I'm with you. Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine. You got your high heels on, and I'm wearing my worn-out jeans. What could go wrong? Sipping on a beer, sing along to our favorite songs. All I want is you. You make my world spin round and round. Sometimes I don't know what to do, 'cause my heart starts racing when I'm with you. You. Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine. A never-ending sunshine. You know I want you close. Maybe hold your hand a little while. Somehow I know you're gonna be the girl that I'll end up calling my own. Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine. Never-ending sunshine.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I follow only golden.
So today is a new day, and Yadel will be going in with some insulation. Like I said, he did change out the insulation that was bad throughout the house. Some of it was still really good, and some of it isn't. You're going to see he still used a couple of pieces of the yellow, but some of it was really bad where he needed to get, take it out and put new insulation in. Now, we did get this insulation from Fort McCoy. This is mobile home insulation. That's where he gets it from. It's a mobile home depot store. So most of that insulation is for mobile homes, and it can be used on regular homes as well. Insulation is insulation, honestly. And we are going to be putting this. We got them, I think, for like $10 or $20 a bag. And normally insulation is about $100, and it's expensive for a bag of insulation. It's probably like 100 feet, maybe 75 feet that you get within a bag. So I definitely recommend, if you need some insulation, to go check out Joe Stuff and Such. And they are in Fort McCoy, and this is where we got ours from. We also got the windows from there, the doors from there. So everything that we mostly got from the house is from Joe Stuff and Such.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now, there's something in the air, and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb.
Now, Yadel had to put a piece of wood here just so that way the drywall had something to grab onto, being that it went all the way back. So that is what he's doing right here. He's just putting a 2x4 inside of the wall just to make sure everything grabs on really, really good.
Undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all. A bigger scale, the world inhales as we go. I wouldn't want it any other way, no.
All right, you guys, so now we're getting into the drywall. So this drywall may look a little bit dirty and it looks a little bit wet, but it's not wet. Trust me, it's dry. The only thing is that it's super dirty. So this drywall, we had it under a cover and we got it about 2 to 3 months ago. And we thought that we were gonna need it for a little storage unit that we wanted to do, but we didn't. And it was just getting so messed up, and honestly it was our fault, but we didn't want to pass up the opportunity of using this drywall, and we're not. As long as it has no mold on it, we're using it. So it doesn't have any mold, it's just super dirty from being outside, and it was under a cover, but still with the humidity and stuff like that, and it just being Florida, it tend to get really dirty. Like, I mean, we had stuff on top of it and it was just all the way at the bottom, and then we had it on a pallet, so it was just getting really dirty and just yucky. So Yadel was like, I'm gonna use this up, because if we don't use this up, what's gonna happen is that we're gonna just waste drywall. And this drywall, we actually got it for $2. It was brand new, nobody had used it, it was never touched, and it was clean. This one's got a little bit of dirt, but we gonna make it work, because for $2 a piece, we did what we had to do, and that's what we did. We paid $2 a piece. We got about, baby, how many pieces of drywall was it
¿Dónde?
over there that we got?
Los que tenemos.
Mm-hmm.
Eso eran como, nada más son como seis planchas, pero son por pedazos.
Yeah, it was like
Esos
6
sobraron, son pedazos porque estaban ahí en el patio tapados y tienen un poquito de humedad, pero no es malo porque se secan.
Yeah. So it had got a little bit of humidity in it, but it was still able to use, and that's what we're gonna do. We're still gonna use it because we're not gonna let it go bad, especially for $2. Like, we're not. Remember, comprámoslo por como 2 pesos, right? 2 3 pesos. Yeah, it was like $2 in Joe's Stuff and Such. He was getting rid of it. He didn't want it. Nobody had wanted it because it was the thicker drywall. It was super thick, and the other thing is that it was super long. He said that nobody wanted to buy it because they were 16 feet long. So with that, we had got 6. No, we had got like 10. Yeah, so we had got a lot, and most of the drywall that we used was from that pile in here. I think we got about like 10 or 15 of them, but cut them in half at 8 feet, which is how high the house is. You're looking at double of what you got, maybe 20, 30 pieces of drywall. So I had thought that it was 6, but it's not 6. That's what we have left is 6. We had got a lot more. So with that being said, we are not going to let this go bad, y'all. We are going to use this, and it is dirty, and that's fine. It's going to be painted. It's going to have texture on top of it. As long as it's not wet and like brittle and breaking, yeah, we're not going to use something like that. And as long as it doesn't have like molds or anything, we're not going to use that either. But this is perfectly fine. It's just dirty. It's just outside. It got a little bit wet the other day because it was raining, but then it completely dried. So we were like, we need to use this before it really gets messed up. So that's what Yadel's doing. He's just using this rest of the drywall. It's only about 6 pieces left. Well, probably like 12 pieces, because if you cut it in half, it's more, it's double. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We just don't like to not use something, especially if we paid money for it. I mean, $2 is $2 for drywall, but either way, y'all, we're gonna use it. So I don't know, I said that a lot, but we don't waste at all. If it's something that could be used, it's gonna be used. But this is just what he's doing right here. He's just applying the drywall, and then that is pretty much it for his day. And then I'm just going to talk to you guys a little bit about the garden and the tomato sauce from yesterday, because I know I got a lot of questions about that. But other than that, I hope you guys continue for the rest of the video, and I hope you guys are enjoying these little remodeling videos that we have going on, because I know it's a long process, but we want to just show you day by day life of remodeling and show you what it is, like real deal. So I hope you guys stay tuned.
Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden
So I just wanted to come on here and show y'all this tomato sauce. Well, I only made one, like I mentioned in the video. I only made one. If you haven't seen that video, definitely go check it out. I will leave the link down below for you guys. Yadel's doing a little bit of remodeling. I have my overalls on because we're actually going to the garden. You guys will see the mess that we have in that garden. Sorry about the microwave. In my coffee, just wanted to come on here and show you guys this tomato sauce. I only made this little bit, but it's fine. This will do for me and Yadel for a couple of weeks. And I have some in the deep freezer as well. I was able to get, not the deep freezer, I have some here. Some of it is in that can, and then some of it I just put into this sandwich bag. This was what the rest of it was. So this is gonna last us a pretty good while. This smells so, it smells so delicious. Spaghetti sauce. It's so good. It was $2 because all I had to buy was the tomatoes. I had everything on hand. Now I wanted to come on here and tell you guys because I know that when I was doing the recipe, I kind of didn't put it below, but it is down there now. I just didn't want to do the recipe because that's not how I actually make my tomato sauce. I just used what I had on hand. But if I was to do the recipe, I would definitely put carrots in it, peppers, and things like that. But it definitely came out really, really good. And I'm really excited about this. This is spaghetti sauce right at home. You know what's in it. I did put a little bit of sugar in it to cut the acidity that it had. Being that I didn't have carrots, it's super cold. That's why you see me looking at my hand. I just left the carrots out because I didn't have any on hand. This is how I make my tomato sauce, you guys. And this, we'll eat it on pizza. Yadel loves pizza in the morning for breakfast. Oh, don't ask me. He just loves pizza for breakfast. But for breakfast or lunch or spaghetti and meatballs. I just bought that grinder that you see me get from the Waldo flea market. So I will be grinding up some ground beef from our cow that we butchered in these coming videos. And chef's kiss. I did buy one, which was this one. And the only reason why I bought the organic from Aldi's is because it has like less sugar. It doesn't have like artificial flavors. It's gluten-free. But y'all, for this, I think it was like $5 or $6. This was $2. And it's so much bigger and so much better for you. Just take that little bit of time, maybe 2 hours out of your day to just make your own. Even if you don't have jars like this, you guys, you don't need to can it. I'm not canning this because it's only one and we're already using it. So I'm just putting it in my refrigerator and that's how we're gonna eat it. But it's so delicious on just anything. Even if you want to heat up a bread, put some tomato sauce on it with some cheese, chef's kiss. So I just wanted to show you guys that really quick, but I want to go outside with you and show you guys something and talk to you for 1 minute. If you would just give me 1 minute of your time so I can talk to you about growth and letting things do what it needs to do by itself. All right, you guys, so I just wanted to show you this. Yadel was cutting some drywall and we were just out here laughing. But I wanted to show you this because I had a lot of comments about the gardening videos and I'm very grateful that you guys entered the giveaway on there because only one person can grow so much in a time span and I'm not going to grow all those seeds, so definitely want to give back to you guys. But I wanted to show you because Yadel goes to me, he comes inside the house and he goes, there's some sunflowers outside and I don't know if you know where they came from. So we had a bag of feed, bird feed that had sunflower seeds in it, and here we go. This is what happens when you throw seeds on the ground. They will grow, you guys. And I just wanted to say, because a lot of you guys commented that your gardening season was this or was that, or you don't garden because you don't have a big space, and I completely get it. I was that type that was like, well, I can't garden because I don't have this much space. But I started, what, 3 or 4 years ago gardening and getting really serious in it and enjoying the food that comes out of it and the produce and things like that. And as the time goes, you learn that it doesn't take a lot to grow something. It really doesn't. So these were just thrown here. There was no fertilizer. There was no extra type of soil. There was no soil that has this and the balance of this. It was none of that. It was some sunflower seeds. We threw the bag here, as you can see. The bag is right here. Let me get it. This is the bag that was thrown there. This right here. And he threw it there and he didn't think anything of it. And the chickens love sunflower seeds, so that is why he did throw the rest of the scraps that was in that bag here. And I guess they ate a few of it, but some of it went down into the ground. And I'm very grateful for it because it's so beautiful. But I just wanted to come out here and just tell you guys that sometimes you don't need all this stuff that we see on social media and things like that to grow something so beautiful. It can be in your ground. Try it. If it doesn't grow, then try different methods and different ways. But other than that, I just want to show you guys that we didn't intend to grow this. This just happened. And they're very beautiful by all means. But it was just literally seeds that Yadel threw on the ground that we didn't want out of a bag of feed. I just wanted to come on here and say that to you guys, that you don't need a lot to start your garden. It takes a little bit. So if you got overwhelmed and you didn't want to enter the giveaway because maybe you need something big, or you just feel like you just can't do it, don't think that way, because we have sunflowers in the back of our house with nothing. We haven't watered them, we never touched them, we never did anything, and they are just flourishing. I mean, this one looks a little goner, this one over here, this one right here, but everybody else is just doing great. That one back there, where is it? Right here? Is it, am I pointing right? Over here? Beautiful. Like, she's all the way over here. I don't even think you can see her. But I'm gonna get an up close picture of her and just tell you guys that that's all that I wanted to say, was just don't overthink it. Gardening can be super easy. We just make it super hard and difficult. And yeah, seeds want to grow. They want to be they want to be here. Plants want to be here. They want to grow and grow big and flourish. So I just wanted to say that. That is what's the outcome of a feedback. Just do it. If you want to do it. And hey, if it comes out good, it comes out good. If it doesn't come out good, then you already know it didn't come out good, and you just got to try a different method. But honestly, try it. You just never know. You honestly don't know. So that's all I wanted to say.